So the advantages of single operator over a dual operator system is that one individual can operate all of the truck systems based from the fence cab, which cuts down on manpower and also improves efficiency during the de-icing cycle. All right, we'll begin this evolution by turning on chassis key power. We'll make our way to the fence cab. We'll move the nozzle down until the door will clear. Enter the fence cab. And now I'll be able to go to the single operator page. Start the chassis engine. The RPM change so we know that the chassis is engaged. Also an audible tone in the background. Here we'll engage our hydraulic system. We're going to be looking for the trans output speed shaft change to let you know that the gearbox is engaged. Now we'll turn on the fluid system. And at this point, if you do want your heater on, you select that and wait for the startup procedure to happen. But for this evolution, we'll leave it off. I'll make my way back to the single operator page. And to just give you a brief overlay of outline of the page, we have a fluid pressure reading, a fluid temperature reading. The de-icing fluid is not a temperature. If we would have the heater on, it would turn green at 180 degrees to notify you that you're ready to spray. You have a outside ambient air temperature reading that's based off the chassis can connection. You have a speedometer, a tachometer, access to video from the back, your speed selections, your parking brake, your charge pressure for your creep drive, all of your fluid levels, including type 1, type 4, and fuel. We're currently in boom control, but in order to access single operator, we must be in a safe condition with our seatbelt on. Notice how the icon changes colors when I make and break the switch. We're going to fly up a little bit. Top up. And now we're ready to enter single operator mode. So what you would do is you would hit enable and mode. Now I'm in single operator. You can see that the icon is illuminated. Now, it's important to realize that once you touch the joystick, your parking brake is going to disengage. That's because this joystick is intrinsically determining your presence by using your body's electrical output. So when I touch the joystick, my parking brake is released. Now I'm able to drive the unit single operator. My speed is changing. Right now I'm giving a command to a right-hand turn. You can tell because my carrot is moving along the steering cylinder position outline. And this is proportional steering. So if I go over slightly to the right, the carrot will track slightly to the right. Now if I go full turn, it'll go full turn. So to simulate the icing now, we'll spray the nozzle. Now all your boom functions are inoperable while you're in single operator minus cab rotation. You're still able to cab rotate. And in order to switch back to boom control, you would go to boom control. The parking brake automatically applies. You can change your boom envelope. And now we're ready to go back to single operator. We'll just engage the parking brake and move around. So the benefit of this is that I'm able to control all the truck's functions by myself. There's nobody currently in the chassis cab doing the ground drive system. This unit is equipped with a flow rate meter down here, so I'm able to see exactly what I'm spraying at all times. We're able to change our high speed and low speed. Our boom is out of the rest now, so we're given 2 miles an hour for low speed and 4 miles an hour for high speed. All single operator units are equipped with a rear camera to assist in backing up. So in order to back up, you just turn the camera on to full screen. And you'll have the view backing up. Notice that the steering cylinder position is still shown. Tracking the movement of the wheels. Alright, so let's see our speeds when we're down in the rest. So we would switch to mode, boom control, fly out a bit so we don't hit the bumper. Alright, so now that we're in the rest, our speeds have changed. Our high speed is now 10 miles an hour. We'll back up to get plenty of running distance. Our low speed is 2 miles an hour in rest, 10 miles an hour high speed. Alright, so we're going to simulate a de-icing event. We would switch our boom, we would fly out, we would top up until the required height is reached. Cab rotate over. And then we would spray. then if we would want to remove the unit, we would go back to single operator mode. We would then be able to move the unit around the de-icing zone. Continue spraying. So as mentioned before, the added benefit of single operator is that you can basically operate all the systems of the truck independently by yourself. To prove that there's nobody in the cab while we drive, we'll swing over. As you can see, nobody in the cab. The steering wheel is receiving the input via the joystick and the CAN bus communication and transferring that signal to a hydraulic cylinder located on the street side pitman arm, controlling the wheel movement of the chassis. Now our inputs are proportional. Right now I'm slightly going to the right, as you can see, but if I wanted to go hard right, I would move the joystick over. I'm centered now. I have a light left-hand turn, strong left-hand turn. This allows for pinpoint maneuvering of the vehicle while in single operator. Alright, so now that our de-icing evolution is completed, we'll now turn off the single operator system. I'll fly into the rest. Now we'll go to home screen, start stop, and at this point if your heater was on, you'd hit stop and wait for the heater to time out. We would stop our fluid system. We would stop our hydraulic system. Return to the single operator page. You can stop the engine from here if you would like to. But in order to truly shut off the truck, we would need to disengage the key switch.